It was a long time ago, in a small village called Doma, ruled a king called Nuhu. King Nuhu is known far and wide for his wicked and treacherous reign. His reign was marked by cruelty, oppression, and a lust for power that seemed insatiable. The people of Doma suffered greatly under his rule, and whispers of rebellion echoed through the streets and hidden corners of the kingdom. King Nuhu was born into a noble family, inheriting the throne at a young age after the sudden demise of his father. From the beginning, his heart was consumed by a thirst for dominance and control. He imposed heavy taxes on the common people, seizing their hard-earned wealth to fund his lavish banquets and extravagant palace. The treasury grew fat while the people grew hungry and poorer by the day. His tyranny extended beyond the kingdom's coffers. King Nuhu's enforcers, known as the Black Guard, terrorized the community. The Black Guards crushed anyone who dares to rebel against King Nuhu by putting them in prison. Public floggings and even executions of the villagers became common sight in the once happy land of Doma. The situation worsened when Nuhu allied himself with dark sorcerers, seeking to increase his power through forbidden magic. The kingdom was plunged into darkness as shadows crept over the once beautiful bright lands of Doma, and tales of strange and evil creatures prowling the forest spread like wildfire. The villagers grew desperate, their spirits crushed beneath the weight of Nuhu's malevolent reign. However, even in the darkest of times, hope can flicker like a lone candle in the night. A group of brave and determined individuals gathered secretly, bound by their shared determination to overthrow King Nuhu and restore peace to Doma. They called themselves the Masu Doma. Led by a charismatic and cunning strategist named Sambo, Masu Doma began planning their revolt. Sambo had a deep connection to the old ways of Doma, drawing strength from the tales of the kingdom's former glory. He knew that to defeat Nuhu, they needed not only to gather an army, but to rekindle the villagers' hope and faith. Through cautiousness and perseverance, Masu Doma spread their message, rallying the oppressed and downtrodden. As stories of their deeds spread, whispers of resistance turned into a resounding chorus of disagreement. Villagers, soldiers, and even some members of the Black Guard began to question their allegiance to King Nuhu. As the tide of rebellion grew, Nuhu's grip on the kingdom weakened. He responded with even greater brutality, unleashing his dark sorcery and devilish creations to quell the uprising. But the Masu Doma fought back with courage and unity, their cause fueled by the promise of a brighter tomorrow. The final confrontation between King Nuhu's forces and the Masu Doma took place on the fields outside Doma. As the sun set, casting a golden glow across the land, the two sides clashed in an epic battle that would determine the fate of Doma. With Sambo at their helm, the warriors of Masu Doma fought valiantly, inspiring those around them to stand up against the wicked king. In the heart of the battle, Sambo faced off against King Nuhu himself, their conflict symbolic of the struggle between tyranny and freedom. With a combination of strategy, bravery, and the rekindled hope of the villagers, Masu Doma emerged victorious. King Nuhu's reign of terror came crashing down, and his dark magic was undone by a force more powerful than any spell. The resilience of the united villagers, Doma, began to heal as Nuhu's dark legacy was erased. Masu Doma transitioned into leaders, guiding the kingdom toward a new era of prosperity and unity. The people, once oppressed and divided, now worked together to rebuild their lives and their land. The story of Nuhu, the wicked king, became a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and the importance of standing up against injustice. And as Doma flourished, Once more, its people celebrated their triumph over darkness, knowing that the light of hope could overcome even the most malevolent of rulers.